here today?
Do you understand why you are here today?
Do you swear to tell the truth?
Did you swear to tell the truth?
Do you promise to tell the truth?
Do you promise to tell the truth?
Do you know what an oath is?
Do you know what an oath is?
Why do you want to become an American citizen?
Why do you want to become an American citizen?
Are either of your parents U.S. citizens?
Are either of your parents U.S. citizens? Your first name.
Where were you born?
Where were you born?
When did you become a permanent resident?
When did you become a permanent resident?
Where do you live? Where do you live now?
Where do you live? Where do you live now?
Where did you live before?
Where did you live before?
Where do you currently live?
Where do you currently live?
What is your current home address?
What is your
What is the name of your employer?
What is the name of? How many children do you have?
What is the total number of children born to you?
What is the total number of children born to you?
How many children have you fathered?
How many children have you fathered?
Please name your children and their birth dates.
Please name your children and their birth dates.
Are your children citizens or permanent residents?
Are your children citizens or permanent residents?
When did they become citizens or permanent residents?
When did they become citizens or permanent residents?
How many times have you been married? That's
Whom are you married to now? Single or widowed now?
Is your spouse a citizen or permanent resident? Become a citizen or permanent resident?
She been a citizen or permanent resident?
How many trips have you taken in the last 5 years?
How many trips have you taken in the last 5 years?
How much time have you spent outside the United States in the past 5 years?
How much time have you spent outside the United States in the past 5 years?
How many times have you left the United States since you became a permanent resident?
How many times have you left the United States since you became a permanent resident?
Where do you go?
Where do you go?
Were any of your trips for 6 months or more?
Were any of your trips for 6 months or more?
What were your reasons for leaving the country?
What were your reasons for leaving the country?
Which countries have you visited in the past 5 years?
Which countries have you visited in the past 5 years?
Why did you visit these countries?
Why did you visit these countries?
Did your spouse go with you outside the United States?
States?
Did your children go with you? Did other people go with you outside the United States?
What is your date of birth?
When were you born?
When were you?
How old are you?
Are you?
What is your height?
Can you prove that this information is true?
Do you have any dependents?
Do you have any dependents?
Do you support anyone financially?
Do you support anyone financially?
Have you ever claimed to be a U.S.